Welcome into Senior Strength number 5. Today we'll be standing for the entire class. You will need weights. If you have one set, great. If you have two sets, even better. I'm going to alternate between a lighter and a heavier set. So grab your gear, grab some water, and get ready to go. Give me a step forward. Push yourself back in to neutral. Push yourself. Don't push so hard that you're, whoa, yes, under control. Using that front foot to push. Do one more. But switch. Left foot, push yourself. Good. Push yourself. Notice I'm landing with my heel and then rolling down onto the flat of my foot. 2. Last one. Excellent. Right here, we're going to sit back. Since we're just warming up, you don't have to go real deep. Do make sure that you're sending your hips back as opposed to sending your knees forward. Yep. Hinge at the hips as opposed to your waist, please. Good. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Give me a deep breath as you stand up. And show me your muscles. Pull your shoulder blades back. Excellent. Open up that chest. And deep breath. And open. Show me those muscles. Deep breath. Exhale. Show me those muscles. Do that again. Deep breath. Exhale. Show me those muscles. And we sit back. Show me those muscles. Sit back. Show me those muscles. If you need support for your upper back, upper body, support on those thighs, but still lift up and open. And let's do 2 more of those. That feels good. Open up that chest, stand nice and tall. Hold here. I want you to reach forward, pull back. Reach forward, pull back. So you're reaching forward. As you reach forward right here, feel your shoulder blades slide wide across your back and pull. Reach, pull, reach, pull. You have 1 more. Let's go to the other side. Reach, pull. So we're practicing changing our weight from forward to back, catching ourselves and absorbing that impact by rolling onto our foot. 2 more. We're also practicing balance. 1. Excellent. Step out and in. Same side. Lift your chest a little higher. Switch. Lift. 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 And lift. To the right. Lift off the floor. Come center. To the left. Lift off the floor and center. Good. Repeat. If you're here today, that's just fine. Get used to switching your weight and being in control. You have 1 more. And well done. I could feel that, and we haven't even picked up our weights yet. Feeling good? Grab your small set of weights. So I have a 3-pound set. Easy peasy for me. What is light for you? Depends on where you're at today and perhaps what you did earlier today or what you did yesterday. All right, so nice wide stance, not so wide that your knees are going to rock in, but a nice wide and stable stance. Soften the knees, pelvis is in neutral, chest is lifted, shoulder blades are back and down. Excellent. Take both arms out wide to either side of you. And if you have a mirror, that's awesome. So that you can see that you're not lifting your hands above your shoulders. If you don't have a mirror and you're not sure, go lower. You're better off staying lower and stop every once in a while. Take a look. If you can easily turn your head side to side and you can look over the entire arm, then you know that you're in a good position. You're not compromising your shoulders. You're not creating impingement. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. How was that? If that was difficult for you, here's an option for you. You don't have to do this with me. I just want to show this option. And that's starting with your elbows bent. And so same exercise. You just have a shorter lever. The weights are closer to your body. The farther away the weights get, the heavier they feel. Okay? So if that felt heavy in that first set that we did, short levers when you do it. Yes? All right, take your right foot, step back. Notice I started from here as opposed to here. So this is going to give you a nice wide base, side to side, as well as a nice wide base, forward to back. Pulling nice and tight through your core. One hand for support on the thigh. I don't know if you could see, I'll turn to the side so you can see I have a slight lean forward. See this knee bent? I'm not going into a big lunge stance. I just want to have a nice long line from my heel through the top of my head. Reach forward. Remember, pull those shoulder blades back. There you go. We're going to pull, push into the floor. So not dropping the arm, pushing. And then we're going to open and we are close. Pull, push, open, and close. So good for the back, postural muscles, deltoids. Also getting a little bit into the biceps. How about 1 more, please? And pull back, stay there, extend that arm, working into the triceps, bend and push. Pull, extend, bend, and push. Why do we love to work the triceps? Not because we're concerned about the jiggle of the underarm, because we need to use their triceps to help push us up off the ground, in and out of chairs, help to pull us out of the tub. Yeah. 2 more. Okay, and a little bit because of the jiggle. And excellent. Let's switch sides. So again, you have support on the thigh of your forward leg. You have that slight lean forward, pull in that belly, reach forward, pull those shoulder blades back and down, reach forward, pull, push. You open and close. Good. Pull and push and open, close. How are you feeling? What if I'm doing, say, 4 more, but you're really tired? You stop. And we pull the elbow back, get into those triceps. Excellent. Push forward. So please try to make every part of the exercise count. So instead of just dropping the arm, pull, press back, squeeze it up there, bend. So little bicep there, push, pull, squeeze back, bend, push. Good. If you create some intention and tension in the muscles and intention with your movement, be much more effective. Last two. Last one. And well done. Go ahead and set your weights down. The next exercise is going to incorporate some balance, so please be close to a wall or grab a chair or counter if you need. The closest leg to the wall or to your balance buddy is going to be your support leg, so that's where your weight's going to be. Make sure the knee's soft, pelvis is in neutral, chest is lifted up. Try to parallel things with the floor. And so unless your floor is tilted like that, the hips shouldn't be lifted, should be there. Same with the shoulders. Keep them squared up and keeping that right there as you lift your knee and down. And lift your knee. If you feel nice and grounded, you don't have to hold on. How about two more? One more. Lift. Excellent. That was easy enough. Now I want you to imagine you have something on the bottom of your shoe. Soften up that knee. I want you to scrape it off the bottom of your shoe. Scrape. Scrape. Do you see how I have a slight lean forward so it doesn't get into impingement in my back, and I keep it in my legs and in my glutes. So now I'm going to be up nice and tall to lift my knee, and then I'm going to scrape. Lift that knee and scrape. Lift that knee, scrape. Lift that knee, scrape. Two more, please, and scrape. One more, and scrape it off. Excellent. So if you're using a wall like I am, for you, the easiest thing is to just turn around. Since I don't want to present you with my back, I'll just go to my other wall. And weight is on that inside foot. Pelvis is in neutral. Square everything up. Focal point. Lift. 4 to the front. 3, 2, 1. Now to the back. Scrape. 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 You can use friction of the bottom of your foot on the floor. Let's put those two together. Lift to the front, scrape to the back. Lift to the front, scrape to the back. Lift, scrape, lift, scrape. 2 and 1. Well done. Working all through the hips. Pick up your next, if you have a heavier set, use those. So I'm going up just a little. These look so much bigger, but size doesn't always matter. These are only 5 pounds. All right. Nice wide stance. Soften those knees. Pelvis is in neutral. We did this before, and we lift, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We need strong shoulders. Remember what I showed you at modification earlier? Yes. And lift, squeeze, down. Just the right arm lifts. Just the left arm lifts. Both squeeze together. Lift and lift and squeeze together. Lift and lift and squeeze. One more, please. Lift and lift and squeeze together. Right here. Step back with your left foot. Drop your foot to the heel all the way to the floor. Slight lean forward. Support here. I want you to go from here up to your shoulder. From the front, you can see the elbows wide. From the side, you can see that my elbows not pulled way back there. Yes? So, pull and pull and pull and pull. 4 more, please. 4. That belly is pulled up tight. 2, 1. Excellent. Let's switch. So we're working through a lot of postural muscles, working through the back, working posterior deltoids, working our trapezius, rhomboids, and latissimus dorsi. 2, 1. Excellent. And come on up. How did that feel? Feeling all right? All right. Second set. We go up and squeeze and up and squeeze and up and squeeze. One more. This time the left leads. We go left, right, and squeeze together. Left, right, squeeze together. Left, right, squeeze. One more. Left, right, and squeeze together. Ah, nice. Go ahead and set those down. Are we feeling all right? All right, we did the lift to the front. We did the scrape to the back. This time I want you to take your big step back into a lunge stance. So you need a big step back. So now as I drop my both knees bend, I'm not taking either knee beyond 90 degrees. I'm able to have a nice solid stance. From here, I'm going to push with this foot, or this leg. My front leg is going to be my prime mover as I kick forward. So that's why I want you to be by your wall in case you need balance help. So back, once again, everything parallel, step back, boom, step back. You're pushing with that front leg. It pulls you up. Pull yourself up. You got it? 2 more, please. 1 more. Excellent. Let's try the other side. So this, even though this leg goes back and forward, this is the leg that pulls you up. Yes? Take that big stance. Drop it down. Are you ready? Pull yourself up with that left leg and good. If you're having issues with your balance, use the wall. You can also tap. Boom. 4, 3. Last 2. Here's your last one. You did it. That was power, using power for your legs. So good. All right. I promised that you got to do the entire class standing. So that means even our core work, which we're going to go into right now. Approach your wall. Feet, as opposed to your feet being up against the wall, which then as you try to come back, it tends to make you want to get your shoulders to the wall. I don't know if you can see, but I end up having this big gap. Don't want that. So I'm going to step my feet about 6 to 8 inches away from the wall. Take my hips to the wall. Now I can pull my belly in. I can round myself up, and I can take my shoulders back to the wall, take my head back to the wall, but no longer do I have a neutral spine, no big gap there. All right. So if you are here, because a lot of us get very forward and the head doesn't go all to the way to the wall, be where you are now. What I would like you to do is pull your belly button into the wall. It's pretty subtle, but you can see how the position of my legs change. And that's not because I'm bending my knee. It's because my belly button's pulling and it changes the position of my pelvis. Hold that. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Again, belly button pulls. Feel your spine flatten into the wall and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Do it again. Contract, pull that in, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Why am I counting? I would like you to count with me because it's real easy to hold your breath right here. If you're counting or if you're talking, you're not holding your breath. And release. So let's do 2 more. Please count with me. Contract. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Again. Contract. 4. Do I hear you? And release. Excellent. Okay. If you so choose, take your one leg. Make sure you are nice and balanced. As you contract, I want you to pull your knee just slightly toward your chest. You're also going to pull your shoulders slightly toward your knee. So it looks like this. And contract. And contract. So notice I'm not going here. This is small. It happens right here. If the foot off the floor isn't working for you, stay with this. But you can see if you can add the shoulders coming. Yes. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you do the other leg? It can be as small as this, or it can be there. Got to really use your core to balance yourself. It looks easy, but it's not so easy. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. How did you feel with that? Feel pretty good? I'd like you to take your toes to the wall. Hips to the wall. Excellent. Pull your shoulder blades back. Excellent. Keep those hips at the wall as you pull your chest away from the wall. So you're opening up the front of your body, using the back. So we used the abdominals. We're using the muscles that run alongside our spine, and release. I have my head turned so I can talk to you, but you don't need to turn your head to the side. And pull, shoulders and head away, all as one unit. Pull yourself back up and relax. Shoulders pull back. Chest pulls away. Lift back up. Relax. Shoulders pulled back. Chest pulls away. Pull yourself up and relax. So we worked front, we worked back. Hopefully that worked for you. A little bit more balance to the side. I want you to think about your side. Feel the bottom of your ribs and the top of your hip. Those two are trying to get together. So bring your rib and your hip toward each other. Your foot can stay on the floor or your foot can lift, but as you come back, see if you can come back to neutral as opposed to slump. Yes? So up nice and tall, pull this rib toward this hip, neutral. Hip and rib together, neutral. Hip and rib together, neutral. Yes, this shoulder would tilt down. And 3, and 2, and 1. Good. One caveat I will mention, when you're doing these to the side, please make sure that we don't let this happen and pelvis tilts forward and the belly falls forward, and that's putting a lot of compression in the lumbar region. So when you're doing that, make sure that pelvis stays into neutral. Belly button stays pulling up and in. So as you're bringing your hip and rib toward each other, you're not creating impingement through your back. Yes? Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's switch to the other side. So everything is up tall on this side. Beautiful. And then you're going to compress this hip and top of the hip, bottom of the rib toward each other. Release. Still tall on this side. Contract. Belly button and back pulling in toward each other. Good. Let's take this right here so you can see that there's that tilt. And that's from the contraction through your side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Take this arm up. Reach, reach, reach. I want you to reach from your right foot all the way through the top of your right fingers. Up, 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 up. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Excellent. And release. Now from the left foot all the way up through the tips of your left fingers on your left hand. Reach, 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 reach. Long, feel that stretch, stretch, stretch all the way through that side and release. Excellent. Let's take it into a hamstring stretch. Those wipe your feet kickbacks, definitely use the hamstrings. We did a lot of squats and lunges. So sit, step back, curtsy, bend the back knee, make sure there's a little softness in that front leg, pull your belly up, lift that toe, feel the stretch go all the way through the calf. Now take your shoulder blades and put them back on top of your back. Good. And hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that foot down. Round yourself up. Let's take the other foot forward. Take the weight back into the right leg. Curtsy. That's the hinge from the hips. Good. Make sure this knee is soft, belly is lifted, shoulders on top of your back, head is in alignment. Good. And hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that toe down. Round yourself up. Take a nice wide stance. Open up. As you open the arms, I want you to lift your chest up. See if you can get your heart to point up toward the ceiling. And release. Deep breath. Elbows pull down. Open up. Lift your heart up toward the ceiling and recross opposite arm on top. Elbows pull down. Beautiful. And release. Work the hamstring stretch, we did the hamstring quadricep stretch. Option 1. We've done this probably a million times. You've seen this one. However, please don't sink into that. Stand, grow, and stand tall. If I have any folks with knee replacements or knee issues, slide that foot back and now pull your hips forward. That's going to open up your quads. Also opens up your hip flexor really nicely. And if you point your toe, like I did, and think of pushing your laces toward the floor, it's also going to open all the way up through your anterior tibialis. Good. So switch sides. So once again, you can be here, have yourself a little balance moment, or use your wall. But you could also just slide that foot back, and then pull your hips forward. So here to there. Yep. That feels good. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. So for anyone who wasn't able to get their head back to the wall without lifting their chin, so this is cheating, and I don't know if you can see what's happening with my shoulders, and my chest is slumped. So hips, round, and pull those shoulders back, drop them down. Good. If your head is here, I want you to put your head on a platter, or you could put your finger on your chin, and I just want you to press straight back. Just concentrate on pressing straight back. So that's the no. We're not trying to get the top of your head to reach the wall. We're trying to get the very back of your head to be able to come back. Yes? So that would be your extra credit. Thanks for being here today. That was Senior Strength number 5. Hope it worked out for you. I will see you next time.